What's up, dudes? It's Molly. It's about 5:30 in the morning. I still don't have any electricity. Yesterday got an update from XL Energy. Yeah, no electricity till tomorrow. What in the fuck? Yep. Well, I'm crossing my fingers that today is a good day for the electricity people. And I get my electricity back. All our food. Yeah, this is 3 days with no electricity, they're saying. Gone. All my good meat deals. I don't know, I haven't opened my deep freezer yet, so we'll see. Somebody is going to get busted. I hear Fred is going to get busted for projecting a complete false reality. A Native American reservation might mean something. Why do I get behind Elon Musk so much and Tesla? SpaceX. Well, space travel is super fucking cool, first of all. Tesla, electric cars. My father was in the car business my whole life. Towards the end of his career, he ended up buying cars at auto auctions for all sorts of car dealerships, his friends' dealerships. And so, if you've never been to an auto auction, that's how some used car lots get their used cars. And so, it's kind of a hub to move a bunch of cars around. And so it works just like an auction. And they'll drive a car in, the auctioneer, and then the buyers all bid on the different cars. And then at the end of the day, my dad would hook up one of those car semi things, those car trucks. A semi truck might mean something. A car carrier. I can't think of the name right now. And ship all the cars back to whatever dealership ordered them all. And so a lot of times it was in a closed area. And my dad breathed in thousands of cars' exhaust while he was doing his job. And my dad ended up getting a terminal lung disease called idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. And that's where your lungs scar over. They kind of turn honeycomb, and they just get, our lungs are supposed to be like a sponge. And they just get so covered with scars that they can't expand and contract anymore. And it's a terminal disease. You die from this. And once you get your diagnosis, the average life expectancy is 3 years. And my dad really outlived that life expectancy for many years. And so my whole family spent many years living in trauma, just waiting. Because there's no, that you either suffocate to death or you have a heart attack. So, he used to go, Denver might mean something. He used to go to the National Jewish Hospital in Denver. That is creepy. He used to go to a clown might mean something. He used to go to the National Jewish Hospital in Denver because they had the best doctors. Once a year to see how bad his disease had progressed. Because the way this disease is so horrible, the way it works is you just kind of chugging along, and then all of a sudden you do a nosedive and die. So my dad had asked his doctor, idiopathic means we don't know what caused this. And my dad asked the doctor, do you think it was all the auto exhaust I breathed in? And the doctor said it very well could be. And that's the day I really got behind electric vehicles, because they don't put out that exhaust. And they don't kill people with their exhaust. My dad was supposed to see my kid graduate from high school. My dad loved the University of Minnesota. And he always had a U of M sweatshirt. He had a U of M hat he wore a lot. He really got into the Gophers. I know he is so proud my kid goes to the U. He'd be proud of wherever my kid's going to school. So that's why I get behind electric vehicles. And then SpaceX is doing all sorts of amazing things. And I've been watching these people just rip on SpaceX, rip on Elon Musk, rip on anything that has to do with Elon Musk. Projecting false realities like he's just a super rich little boy playing with rockets. And so Starlink, nobody who is making fun of SpaceX or Elon has bothered to learn about Starlink. They've heard about Starlink. They may have seen the Starlink train in the night sky and then bitched about sky pollution. But they had no problem getting on a plane, and yeah, well, that benefits them. Yeah. Do you know that neither political party bothered to make sure a Native American reservation had high-speed internet? Like, think of how long ago the Native Americans got fucked by the government. Yeah, Spirit wants us all to learn about the Trail of Tears today, because I was just crying. Where people come in and say, I'll have me some of this. Yeah, you get the shithole. Start walking. And it's a damn shame that in this day and age, not one politician has bothered to right that wrong for Native Americans. There are still Native Americans that live on unpleasant reservations without proper technology. The Ho Nation, H-O-H, Ho Nation, got outfitted with Starlinks from a private citizen's business, Elon Musk. Yeah, before that, that tribe, think now, the Spirit wants every one of us to think about. I just looked 10:14 on the October 14th, might mean something on the timer. That's my birthday. Think about how many times you have given your phone to your little kid when you needed to do something and been like, here, watch this educational thing. Yeah, what movie you want? What cartoon you want to watch? iPad, phone, whatever. If they wanted to let their kids watch a video on that reservation, do you know the only technology they had was super, super slow, low-speed internet access? And if your kid wanted to download a movie, you would have to bring your phone to the community center and leave it there for like 2 days. That's how long. Now think of how many times you look online, how many times you watch movies, your kids watch movies. These people, nobody gave a fuck about. Still, all these years, except a private citizen's company. Yeah, I'm going to put a little video about how Starlink helped the whole nation. Now they have, think about this. Now someone can go to online school if they want to. Elderly people can do online doctor's appointments, virtual doctor's appointments. Yeah, does your grandma got a bladder infection? No, she don't have to go in the truck for 40 minutes to go to the closest clinic. She can just do it online. Now that's what they can do. All because of generosity of a technical company. And then I looked, there's a short little video that SpaceX put out about it. And then I looked, there's another video, it's about a half an hour long. I was looking for it yesterday, where somebody comes in and talks to the whole nation and says, how has Starlink affected your life? And the dude explains everything, and it was very, very positive. Very, very positive. So then I was going to highlight it. But then, I found a little clip from SpaceX, but I couldn't find that video anywhere. All I could find was negative videos about Starlink. Yeah, who the fuck works at YouTube? I have my footage totally altered. I had a cancer reading called Never Met a Girl Like You Before that has like 2,500 views or whatever. Yeah. Then they hid me and cloaked me. I have 800 and however many subscribers now. How many views do my videos get? 14. How is that even possible with 800 and something subscribers? There's like this agenda on YouTube right now. You can't find a positive thing about Starlink. When you type in Starlink, when I typed in Starlink, it was, is Starlink worth it? A cheaper alternative to Starlink. Is that free speech? Or is that mindfuckery? Let's not forget, we have 2 astronauts stuck in space, and they've been stuck in space for a long time. And finally, one company said, what the fuck, we finally surrender. Yeah, we can't get them. We fucked up. They're stuck in space. Yeah, guess who stepped up? Said, no problem. We'll give them a ride back to planet Earth. SpaceX. But somebody's too busy doing a smear campaign and mind-fucking everybody to think this isn't good work when this is absolutely good work. Let's remember the electric vehicle summit. Joe Biden's electric vehicle summit. Now keep in mind, I've always been a Democrat my whole fucking life. I come from a Democratic state. Pro-choice is my bottom line. Now think of what I just said about electric vehicles saving people's lives. Joe Biden announces we're going to have a United States electric vehicle summit. Yeah, everybody gets to sit at the big lunch table with Joe Biden, talk electric vehicles. Who did the Biden administration invite? Every electric vehicle company, except one. You want to guess who it is? Tesla. You're right. Tesla was not invited to the United States Electric Vehicle Summit. Why in the world was Tesla not invited? Well, they've worked really hard with their propaganda to make people hate Elon Musk. That's what propaganda is. You have to find a group of people or a person where you convince your base to hate. We're righteous and we're the hoity-toity stuck-up Heathers sitting at the stuck-up lunch table. And you're not invited. Look how cool and popular we are. Now let's think about Tesla. Tesla is the #1 electric vehicle selling company in the United States and in the world. And blows all the sales numbers of those other puny little electric vehicle companies out of the fucking water. And get this, Elon Musk is not stingy with his technology. He has open patents. So the #1 electric vehicle company in the United States and the world with open patents on their technology, which if you don't understand what that means we are not going to hoard this technology and keep it to ourselves. We're going to share it with whoever wants to learn it. Yeah, they should have been sitting at the head of the table at the Electric Vehicle Summit. I mean, let's do critical thinking. You can't ignore the insult to intelligence anymore. In sharing their open patent technology with those puny little, they're actually big car companies, but their electric vehicle programs are puny. Now you can't find a nice thing about Starlink in a search. Fucked up how that's happening. YouTube is a wild fucking west. I've had all my work thwarted, hacked. I've been hidden, cloaked. I've tried to make money for my kids. Yeah. I've had other people just steal my blessings. Yeah. Some people might be going to jail. They're in spiritual jail for sure. And let's remember, who outfitted the Native American tribe? That's such a fucking embarrassment for the government. Not one president up until now gave a shit about that reservation. It took a private citizen. Now they all have instant access just like you and me. Who is going and rescuing the astronauts? A private citizen. And these overreaching thwarters are ruining private citizens' jobs. Let's take it one step further. Now, the far left that went so fucking far left, like so far left, got some explaining to do. Because they don't care about the air we breathe. If they did, the number one electric vehicle company would have been at the head of the table at the Electric Vehicle Summit. Does anybody ever bother learning what Starlink even does? If you've ever bitched about night pollution with the Starlink train, yet you ride on planes, you're a hypocrite. If you've ever passed judgment and said, how dare that little boy with his rockets ruin my night pollution vision. Yeah, you have to now have a discussion with the grandma of that Native American tribe and tell her why her and her grandson's internet access isn't worth it to you. Uneducated hypocrites passing judgment on all the wrong people, believing the hype because they want to get angry. And YouTube is something's going to happen with YouTube. It's all going to blow up. When you have a website where people can make money and you manipulate that bad what people can see and can't see, who can make money and who can't, it's out of control. It's the same thing that was done with Twitter before it became X. No, we're going to decide what everybody sees. We're just going to decide. Yeah, no, not that person. Yeah, YouTube is clearly hackable. I've had my footage hacked, my teeth hacked out. I've been made to look ugly. I've been made to look really fat. I'm none of those. I'll say it. I think I'm not ugly. That's okay for me to say. It took me a lot of therapy as someone with body dysmorphia who's been psychologically tortured through my own channel to say that. I had to put it on pause for a second. Yeah, so the truth will always prevail. And karma will come in. Sometimes spirit needs to see how far people will take it so they know exactly what darkest corner of hell to send that demon back to.